preach about marriage. She's not really talking about marriages, but she's talking about, relationship, sexual intercourse. So, and I believe most of you that you are hearing me right now on prayer line, and some of us, we are married, and some of us, we are at the stage to get married. So, but there is no one hearing me that is less than 18 years old. So, this is going to be a lesson. Truly, I have had a couple of messages about the same girl before. Preach. She was just talking about sex, like she was just educating people about sex. So, which is a very good thing, because sometimes even in churches, we don't talk about these things. And adults, there are things that people need to talk about for healthy relationship. So, there are a lot of people to help marriages and marriage will break because of lack of understanding. Ìyàwó ò ní lè sọ fún ọkọ nǹkan tó ń fẹ́, ọkọ ò ní lè sọ fún ìyàwó nǹkan tó ń fẹ́. So sometimes truly we need to talk about marriages. We need to talk about healthy, àwọn ọ̀rọ̀ kan wà tó yẹ kó máa strengthen marriage. You see, so most of the people that were married and they were living together, in Yoruba, where we grew up from in Africa, in Nigeria, in Africa, most of us, we grew up in such a way we were not allowed to talk about sex, about sexual intercourse. Growing up, we cannot talk about it. Our own parents, why they can't discuss things like that to us because they probably look at it like, even at the age of 25, your parents doesn't want to talk to you anything about sex. So, which is very, very, it doesn't make no sense because it's not something that is hidden. So, I have learned a lot, in the course of life. When I talk to my children right now, I talk to them, I relate with them like adults. Yesterday, I was actually talking to my children, and I was relating with them. I allowed them to speak their mind. Before, look, come to think of it. These kids, they are grown. They are one. I was talking to a boy that is over 17 years old. To make word ready to graphic design, to compared to the vision. I was talking to my daughter of over 20 years old. So I cannot impose anything onto them because, number one, I live in the United States. They live there in Nigeria. So I can just talk. They will still do what they're going to do anyway. So the only thing I can do is to educate them, to speak the truth, the reality. So they will be able to relate with it. I asked them their mind. What do they want to do in their life? I spoke to them. Immediately, don't talk about it again. I don't want to hear it. And I gave her reasons. She cannot go that route. She wanted to make money, but not a legal business, an illegal business. Very good business that she was going to embark on. But shift here, focus law in the future. Yeah, that is a good business. It's very good. You're going to make money, but it's not all money that you're going to make. You see, anything that will take you out of your vision in the future, don't do it. So don't look for money like that. So what kind of money are you looking for anyway? I'm paying your school fee. I'm giving you the money that you need. It's okay to make money, but not for you to do the business that you want to do. It's a very good business. Very good business strategy. But at the end of it, what do you want to achieve? Because this is your vision in the future. This is what you want to become in the future. So what you are about to do right now, you are just going to do it because of money. If you cannot use it, in the future, you can gain knowledge about relating with certain kind of people. But, and what was it? She's going to be dealing with, she was talking about something about in the field of transportation. for some of our co-students in school that they needed transportation because of what is going on in Africa and Nigeria, kidnapping and stuff like that. So they were looking for how to provide logistics for the students so that when they're traveling, they're going to be safe. Very fancy in care, good vehicles. They want to negotiate with our transporters so that when they call our students, when they look, you cannot do that because number one, that is out of your vision in life. And beside that, you cannot guarantee that transporter. You don't know the driver. You don't know the origin. You don't go and guarantee something that you don't have control over it. You're not going to be in that van. You don't know anything about it. So immediately I rule it out. So, but what I'm trying to say is that I discuss with them, we relate together. And immediately, okay, you want to do this, you want to do that, only the work in our line of business or vision. Money, okay, how much is it? Go and price it. I will give you money for it. Stay in your lane. You are learning and they're all doing good. So I give God the glory for that. So what I'm trying to say is that there are things that, and when I pray for them, I pray for their future, for God to give them, good husband, good wife, and to live a good life. You see, so in life, there are things that we need to relate with our children. We need to relate with our parents, to speak the truth, to direct them. If they are going astray, to speak the truth, to let them know certain things. So it is okay. So, are you hearing me?
Yes.
Okay. Yeah, okay, good. So now, you see, so yesterday I was listening, to that message, I have learned from the girl. She's on Facebook, she's on YouTube. Her name is Yinka. I'm going to post this message. I'm doing this, I'm recording this. I'm going to post it, so that people can hear it. So because she's teaching, she's very good. She's very knowledgeable about what she's talking about. And but at the same time, I look at that doctrine, what she's talking about, that she's leading people astray at the same time. She might not know the implication of what she's doing, but me that listen to what she's saying, she's leading people astray. Because if people go that route, what might she know? Marriage is my budget, Lorekpeteni. And I can see so many females, they were so excited. They were calling in, saying, we want to way. But we thank you. You have opened up our eyes. We have understood a lot of things because of our teaching. You see, if that teaching is just between husband and wife, that is good. But she said something that I was so much worried since that yesterday. I was so much worried. She said, a man that cannot satisfy our wife sexually, any man that cannot satisfy our wife sexually, that she should allow that woman to go out, to step out, that she cannot be watching over that woman, but because could satisfy sexually, but that woman only rights. So she was actually encouraging people with obìnrin tó wá ti dàgbà tọkọ ẹ bá ti ń pé bí 60 tó ti lọ sí bí 60 65 àbí 55 wọ̀nyẹn pé ọkọ wọn ò ní lè ṣe dáadáa mọ́, they will not be able to be strong, active on bed again. So because of that, she is now encouraging them pé kàn lọ wá ọmọ bíi 30 years old, àwọn young ọmọ ẹlẹ́jẹ̀ tútù tó yẹ pé they will still be active on bed. I don't know, maybe you are getting my point. So I was like, how can somebody be teaching this kind of message on social media? You are destroying people's marriages. You are destroying lives. Whether you like it or not, you are destroying people's marriages. Now, because she said it clearly, but tọkọ wọn bá ti lè perform, satisfy on lórí bed, come find the alternative tó fi máa enjoy ara wọn, to look for alternative. Now, this is the problem. She said it, a lot of people are hearing it, So many people, over about almost 2,000 people are listening to her. There are people on YouTube, there are people on Facebook. And I was wondering, wow, look at this kind of message that this woman is putting out. For people, these are children of God. These are the people from churches, from mosques, from different parts of the place. You know, listen to that kind of message. Now, this is the problem. She's educating people, giving them alternative. To go is like not really to prostitute, because prostitution is, I believe, is, you know, having sex for money. She's not asking them to have sex for money, but she's just telling them how they can enjoy themselves because they are active, you know, they're female, their lifespan, you know, sexually is very, is go limit. But because obìnrin ni wọ́n, but so you know, anytime no ton ba fe ba won sùn, wọ́n lè bá wọn sùn. But boss pokùnrin ló máa ń rẹ̀. Pokùnrin ló pa rẹ̀ ò ní dìde mọ́. She was saying all those things. Pé tó bá dé stage kan lókùnrin, pé kò ní lè perform, kò ní lè act, you know, bó ṣe máa ṣe bí tẹ́lẹ̀ mọ́. So now, but because of that, then, you know, ìwọ obìnrin tó bá nílò ọkùnrin báyẹn, pé you can now go out and look for ọkùnrin tí ó ju bí 30 years old. But àwọn yẹn ṣì máa ń wà actively, you know, okay, on bed. So now this is the problem. I was so worried because there are a lot of killings nowadays. People killing one another because of sexual, because of immorality. Ọkùnrin mi kò lè stand pé kókùnrin mi kò gorí ìyàwó. Because of that, he can kill because of that. Obìnrin mi àti rí obìnrin tó yẹ pé they cut off their husband manhood. Tó gé, you know, private part ọkọ wọn, tó gé dànù. Ìmí girlfriend to boyfriend, ó gé private part boyfriend them. Ó gé dànù. We have seen all these things on social media. Because of what? Because of cheating. Because they were cheating on one another. Now you are saying it publicly and you are educating them that they should do. How can you be educating people to go and cheat over their spouses? And you are saying it on social media. Now, and I begin to think, after that message, I got to a stage I cannot listen to it again because I was disturbed in my spirit. And I was thinking, like, where are we going in this world? Ibo land logon. Ibo land log papa. Ibo nile aye nlo. Now, you don't know the foundation of most of the people don't call in. You don't know their foundation. You don't know what really happened in their marriages. Because when you see that kind of a group, you will see people calling in. Most of them were on. Most of the men that were calling in were on níyàwó. So one very share in your meeting on Nyoko, you don't know the reason why tí ó fi ní ọkọ mọ́. In your meeting kúrò nílé ọkọ, bóyá gbèrè ẹ náà ló ṣe tó kọ fi wò pé I cannot cope with this woman. Tí marriage ẹ fi dàrú. Now kò ríyàn mí ìfẹ́, ó fẹ́ kúkú jáde síta kó dẹ̀ máa ṣòṣìkiri. She's just looking for that fun. You know, in your me, only family problem. Talk any delay. You missing by family. They don't want me to get married. It's a spiritual thing. So they in my family, they want me to be jumping from one woman to another woman, from another woman to another woman. That is one thing that is going on in my background. That is a personal problem. Now, I have failed in a couple of relationships in the past. Before I came to my senses, wait a minute, what is wrong with me? I was going in a very strange way because my now girlfriends took go. And look, but maritally, I was unable to get married. So now, I now begin to restructure my brain. But look, something is wrong. Because each marriage, when you work. And there was somebody that was being like forced, making effect. It's a long story. But I have to sit down and think by myself, okay, this is my problem. I have to deal with it. Eventually, I got married. My wife is in Nigeria. I live in the United States of America. Now, will I now say because my wife is in Nigeria to now be sleeping with anybody that comes my way? You know? Because now I have all the time. I'm in hotel right now. I traveled for work. And I'm in hotel. Now, for like maybe a couple of days. You know, because I'm here to work. So I'm here to work. So now, mo free láti ṣe anything tí mo fẹ́ ṣe. But today I want to talk about sex, about sexual intercourse. Because the danger tó wà nínú teaching tí woman yẹn teach, táwọn yẹn ò dẹ̀ mọ̀. She is talking about the pleasure of it. She's not talking about the danger tó wà nínú nǹkan tó sọ pé kàn ṣe yẹn. No, but another thing that is very, very important is that even the woman that she's talking, is she married? Is she married? To be married, to be married. What relationship will only be like? You see, there are a lot of things when they cause your life to become a sorrow. But you see that we need good relationship in a marriage, or we hot. Now, tí ra ní bá wà hot, tí ó bá ní ẹ̀mí Ọlọ́run, ọkàn Ọlọ́run láti fi gbé, she might go wire. She might go astray. She might be leading people astray. She might not even know that what she's doing is not good. The scripture says my people are destroyed because they lack knowledge. She might look at it like, you know what, she just wants anybody to matiri, but on my revenge. Sometimes ago, I saw a video that somebody sent to me. It's on social media. Àwọn obìnrin wọ́n dẹ̀ kóra wọn jọ, wọ́n dẹ̀ physics, wọ́n dẹ̀ ṣe kí wọ́n fi rọ́ọ̀bù ara wọn, wọ́n fi ṣe some kind of a spiritual, oògùn. Pé ẹni ọkùnrin tó wá ti gorí wọn, like some, according to the information, they were trying to revenge. Because spirituality, there are a lot of young guys and a lot of men that were destroying women, using them for rituals, killing them. So women are now, they are trying to come together and revenge. So any man to what glory one, any any problem. So they will take the glory of that person. The person will have problem, all manner of things. Where are we going in the world? Where are we going in the world? Now, this woman is saying what she is saying, educating people to add more to that problem. There is no how. She's talking about the pleasure of the women. What about the danger? From what I understood, she had a website. Talk about to meet around, and meet around just for sex. I want to marry around. She's not saying that she's saying I want to marry around. Actually, she said I want to marry around. We pay come learn, but she mama she to enjoy around. But she now said, I want to enjoy sex in their marriage. But out of that part of it, now, young boy, to marry, the marriage of that boy. Hello?